Greetings. Welcome to my first episode of the 65-year-old beach bum. Um, Not really a beach bum in Phoenix, although I have a little joke about that. But um, there's not a lot of ocean in Phoenix, but there's a lot of good things to see. So I'm going to be talking about three things. Um, Walking along the miles and miles of canals is a beautiful thing. I do it a lot. And outdoor dining, the fact that you're in a desert, it's not going to rain, so pretty much year round they're prepared for outdoor dining, even in the summer when it's hot. Um, and then there's the desert plants, and you can see those here. It's quite a bit different than a lot of the rest of the United States. But before I get into that in great detail, let me first tell you a little bit about the Timeshare Traveler. Hi, this is Cliff, and I'm your Timeshare Traveler. The goal of my YouTube channel is improving your timeshare travels. I'll do this through timeshare video reviews, tips for using timeshares, and much, much more. I can be found on Facebook at Timeshare Trav, Twitter at Timeshare Trav, and on the web at www.timesharetraveler.com. And if you like my videos, don't forget to click subscribe below. Welcome back from my description of my channel. So let me talk a little bit in more detail about the walks along the canal. There are miles and miles of them. You can ride, you can walk, you can bicycle along. So on the canal on either side, usually one side is paved and one side is still gravel. So you can, most people walk on either the gravel or the paved side, but bicycles typically go on the paved side. And at all the major, the canal blocks most of the streets as it goes through, except the major intersections, and those they actually have for the trails and along the canals. They actually have a traffic control, so you can push the button and wait for the light to turn red, and they have walk signs and everything. So it's really cool. And also along there, it's really nice. They have murals painted along, and I've got quite a few of those. And so if you want to learn more, it's www.phoenixmurals.com for more information. And then now I'm going to show you a couple videos about the walk and also some of the murals. And I'll be back to talk about outdoor dining. Here's one of my favorite murals along the path. It's a really long one, so here we go. Basically says, "Love fights back." All kinds of cartoon characters. The murals, part of the Phoenix Mural Project. Here's a couple more murals, and it's part of the Phoenix Mural Festival 2021. I'll put the description for this in the you can see it there painted on. I'll put it in the description for the video. And here's a couple more. Here's a slightly better view of the head of the Camelback Mountain. There's that big hump, and then you can see behind it the second little hump, and a beautiful Arizona sunset. Interesting place I like to go, given that Phoenix is in the desert, is they have canals. So in some places they have canals that actually have waterfalls. So whenever I'm missing the ocean or whatever, I come here and I can sit behind the waterfall. Probably not what most people think of when they think of Arizona, but you do have waterfalls again. It's just giving the water coming in from the mountains a chance to flow downhill. So you can get behind the waterfall, or you can look at the other part. Well, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed sort of some of the murals and things like that. It's kind of cool to go walking and have artwork right by your side. Anyway, so the other thing I want to talk about was outdoor dining in Phoenix. It's a desert, so it doesn't rain a lot. you know, it does rain some, but not a lot for the year. So take advantage of the desert by eating outdoors. I've got some videos of Scottsdale with lights in the evening. So they've got gas heaters. So when it's in the winter, it's not freezing, but it can be, you know, in the 40s and at night. And they have, I show the lights and then I show you the water misting thing. So in the summer, even when it's, you know, after dark, when it's even 95 degrees, they have mist, so it's kind of cools down with the misting going on. So you see people out till 10, 11 o'clock at night. It's a very, you know, entertaining, friendly town. The best place, and it's close to most of the timeshares that are in the Scottsdale area, is the Old Town. And I've got, again, I'll stop here and show you a few videos of a few of the places, and there are even some along the canal. I think you'll enjoy the videos. I'll be back to talk about the desert plants.
You get a chance when you're in Scottsdale, make sure you eat outside because there's plenty of times, and they're ready for all year. So you can see there's the heater, and up by the lights, you can see there's a little thing just to the right of the light. That's actually mist. So in the summer when it's quite hot and it's late at night, you can still sit outside eating and enjoy the mist to keep cool while you're enjoying an outdoor dinner. It's another option. This is another restaurant that's got plenty of seating outdoors. And they've got the sort of cool in the summer, but then you can just sit out and enjoy the canal. And you can see across the street, there's another restaurant where you can actually sit outside. So there's plenty of options in Scottsdale, and I recommend that for people traveling. You might as well enjoy the outdoors and enjoy the view of the canal.
I hope you enjoyed the outdoor dining. And now I'm going to show you a little bit about the desert plants. So if you get a chance, go to the Desert Botanical Gardens. Again, it's in Scottsdale, so it's not very far from many of the timeshares. And they have an amazing exhibit at the holidays. They actually have lights put in throughout, so you can go at dark, over dark, and it's really kind of cool. But anyway, I recommend you do that. Now I'm gonna just put a few videos here of my trip to the botanical gardens and some of the plants, just to give you a flavor for it. I'm not a botanical expert, but again, I thought you'd enjoy sort of what I think are three things. Again, walking along the canals, outdoor dining, and enjoying the desert plants. It's much different than a lot of the country. So I hope you enjoyed my first episode of the 65-year-old beach bum.
If you do come to Arizona, stop by the Desert Botanical Gardens because you get to see all the cactuses right all together and all the other things. So these are the Oregon pipe cactus, and it looks kind of like an Oregon pipe. And the tall one over there with the arm sticking out on the left, that's the sorrel. And then here's some other the smaller ones, and you can see one there. It's coming up in spring and they're starting to flower. The little purple thing, I'll zoom in on that. That's what I would do. I would come visit Desert Botanical Gardens. It's way better than going out in the desert and seeing things. You can see all the various kinds of cactus intermixed. Take some more videos around the park. Here's a picture of a saguaro cactus. You can see the flowers on top as it's coming up in springtime. A little more unusual. Sort of looks like kind of a combination of a bush and a cactus. It's called a cane cholla, I think. Cholla. And then you have a lot, you'll see smaller cacti. There's a hedgehog cactus. So you can see a lot of smaller cactus. And if you find this in people's houses and stuff, they'll plant the smaller ones, sort of like in other parts of the country you would plant bushes. Here's the yucca plant, and kind of looks, it should look familiar if you have read a lot of Dr. Seuss books to your kids, or remember when you were a kid, because that is kind of what the Dr. Seuss was reading about in the desert. I'm zooming now because it's springtime. You see the purple. Then in the background you see some yellow. And we have a bird hanging out, checking for some seeds, I'm guessing. That's what I'd be doing. It's quite common too. There's some